Tommy. I am a registered nurse who works in labor and delivery, and I just recently got my certification as a lactation consultant. I'm super passionate about helping moms and babies find their way in this crazy journey of motherhood. One of the biggest things that we teach in the hospital to new parents is the importance of safe sleep. So I'm going to use my little helper here. This is Fiona. This is baby Fiona. So Fiona's about 6 months. So at this age, Fiona is about ready to move into her own room. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that babies sleep in the same room as their parents on a separate sleep surface, such as a bassinet or a crib on a nice firm mattress on their backs until about 6 months and up until a year. So she's a little over 6 months, and we're going to slowly transition her to a new space. One thing that I love to use when I'm putting my babies alone to sleep is sleep sacks. My 3-year-old still sleeps in one, and it's hard to find like good light fabric or lightweight fabric ones, and this one is from Shop Millie Millie. It's a company based out of LA, and they're made in LA, which is super cool. Anyway, it's a really lightweight sleep sack, and it's perfect for spring and summer. You can put it over a onesie or a light PJ, or even in the winter if you have the heat on and you don't want baby to overheat, you can put like a nice little fleece PJ with this over. That's one thing to point out with safe sleep, is that babies can very easily overheat, and that's one thing that they do discuss that puts them at risk for SIDS. So the statistics with SIDS are super, they're kind of astounding and super scary, but as nurses, we can teach you the importance of safe sleep and what to do with your baby when you're putting them to sleep at night alone in their crib. So I'm going to give you a little bit of tips that I've learned as a nurse and as a mom.
This is an unsafe sleep environment. There's a bunch of stuffed animals and a loose blanket that could come up over her face while she's sleeping and pose a hazard.
Unsafe sleep environment involves lots of big stuffy pillows and stuffed animals that could very easily come up over baby's face to suffocate. So you'd want to clear the crib of any excess stuffed animals and toys. They're cute, they're cuddly, but they're not safe to be in the crib. So that's the first thing that's important with safe sleep. Baby should sleep alone. So no other people, no animals, and no stuffed animals. So clear the crib. So we want a naked crib.
The most important thing when choosing a mattress is you want to make sure that it has a firm side, which is safe for the infant. A nice, flat, firm surface is key to safe sleep. This mattress in particular has both an infant and a toddler side. The toddler side is a little bit softer and offers a little bit more comfort as your little one gets older and converts to a toddler bed.
The second thing that's really important is you want the baby to sleep alone on his or her back. We don't put babies to sleep on their tummies anymore, as they are not necessarily safe from suffocation if they're sleeping down face to face. So we want them to sleep on their backs, and we put them to sleep on their backs. Once babies are rolling over back and forth, it's okay to allow them to stay on their stomachs, and you don't necessarily have to switch positions. The third thing is in a crib. So it's the ABCs of sleep. So alone, on their back, and in a crib. So baby would be alone, on her back, and in a crib. With the crib, the important thing is to take a look at the mattress and make sure that the mattress is fitting in the corners and that the sheet cannot come up over the edges and possibly pose a hazard, a suffocation hazard. The other thing with that crib is the crib does not need a bumper. The bumpers actually are outlawed in a lot of states because they pose as a suffocation and strangulation hazard. So they're cute, but don't use them. I would hate for you to miss that information, because I think a lot of stores still have them in there, so it's kind of confusing because you think, oh, well, they're selling it and it's cute, but it's not safe. So cribs should not have a bumper.
Here you can see this mattress is clearly marked with the toddler side and the infant side. For when you're getting ready to transition your baby to their own crib, make sure you have the firmer infant side up for safety. You want to make sure to go around the mattress and check for any gaps between the mattress and the crib. The sheet should be tight fitting with no loose spots, and nowhere that the sheet could come up over the baby. Here she is, alone on her back in the crib. I took out her stuffed animal. She's in a light, soft, comfy sleep sack to prevent overheating, and she's on the firm side of the mattress. This sleep sack is awesome. It has a zipper on the bottom and one on the top to make it easy for late night diaper changes. And this material is perfect for spring and summer.
Some other tips are, if you're gonna feed baby in the middle of the night, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends feeding baby in your bed if you are remotely tired, so that way the baby can't fall off. Say if you're in a chair or on a couch, fall off and get trapped in the cushions. So if you feel like you're gonna fall asleep at all, nurse or feed the baby in bed, and then that way when you come to and you wake back up, put baby right back to sleep safely in his or her own space. Alcohol, drugs, cigarette smoking, all three of those things can increase the risk of suffocation, so you want to make sure that you're avoiding those things when dealing with a little baby. Say hi. So we definitely don't smoke, we don't drink, and we don't do drugs if you're going to have baby be taking care of baby, because those will increase risks of SIDS as well.
I hope you enjoyed our quick little tutorial on safe sleep. Remember your ABCs: alone, on her back, and in the crib.